order. It is 8:02. We have reached quorum. Thanks for starting the recording, Nick. Appreciate it. We'll go to the second item on the agenda, roll call. When I call your name, please introduce yourself and your function. Nick Hall.
Nick Hall, teacher rep.
Cindy.
Cindy Watola, parent rep.
Emily.
Emily Holberg, teacher rep.
Kirsten.
No.
Here's
for him.
Oh, we missed you, Kirsten.
Can you hear me?
I think
Can you hear me?
the delay.
Hold on.
Okay, we'll move on.
Kirsten Clay, parent rep.
Okay, thank you. Sarah.
Sarah Ogeto, parent rep.
And Kate, did I get you or no?
Kate Kaczynski, parent rep.
Okay. And I'm Tina Holder King, parent rep. Thank you all for calling in and joining this special meeting, this particularly late special meeting. We will move on to item 3 for approval of the agenda. Is there a motion?
I motion to approve the agenda.
Is there a second?
This is Sarah. I second.
Any discussion? Okay, we'll move to a vote. All in favor of approving the agenda, please vote with your icon. The motion carries unanimously. The agenda is approved. We'll move on to item 4, which is fundraiser approval. The council has received 2 fundraisers that will be brought to us tonight, and I will turn this over to Patty.
Hi guys, thank you for allowing me to talk really quickly. The first one is the 15th annual fun run. We're going back to the one from 2 years ago where we hope to do the event outdoors. Unfortunately, the park is unavailable, so I have been in touch with the alderman and Mrs. McNally about this, and we're gonna do it on the streets surrounding the school and also the turf, assuming it gets approved. It's the 15th one, so as most of you on the council know, it's the walkathon, that was then the fun run, and then last year was the dance fit because we had to do that online, and now we're going back to the fun run. But if it rains, the hope is to still be able to use the gym and bring the classes in so that they can space out well enough and probably do something like either a glow run or a dance fit type of situation. Our goal, I mean, we had to put a goal in when we kind of got this going with Booster, and we set a goal of $40,000, but it's really not set in stone because it's kind of unclear on how that's going to look this year for donations, and the uncertainty that some of the families are facing with donating. So our goal is to try to get to that 40,000. And I think with most kids being back in school and the enthusiasm that we hope to bring to the event, we hope that we can get somewhere close to that. So that's the first one. I don't know if anyone had any specific questions relating to that fundraiser.
Yeah, Patty, can you remind me, what is the cost to FOT
so
for the fun run?
Yeah,
it's a percentage, right? Or
yeah,
something like that. Okay.
It's a little bit different this year because in years past we've used them in their, well, the first year we used them at the full capacity because we wanted them to do everything soup to nuts for us. But because we're still not sure if they're even going to be allowed in the building. I mean, Michelle said she did have a meeting today with CPS and they still haven't confirmed whether parent volunteers will be allowed in the building, and therefore I don't even know if Booster can be in the building. Our organization had agreed, the Friends of Board had agreed to go with the lesser level of use for Booster. So we would keep 70% of the lowest amount that we would keep is 70%. But they explained to me that if we reach that 40K, which they think we can reach, we would then keep 72% of of the funds that are raised. And there is a $4,000 fee to use Booster. So the way that we can make that back up, though, is by getting sponsors, which we hope to do. Last year, I think we got, and last year wasn't a great year, but I think we were able to get $5,000 in sponsors. I'm hoping to double that this year so that, you know, we won't feel that, because we get to keep the full amount of whatever sponsors we're able to get for the event. They don't touch any of that. They don't keep a percentage of that.
Can I ask
Thank you,
a quick
Patty.
question? This is an ongoing event. Did Mrs. Weber sign off on this?
Yes, she was at the Friends of meeting and was in full agreement and in alignment with the level that we chose with Booster, and she has previously been involved in it as well.
Note that I don't have a problem with that, having been familiar with the Friends of Lincoln and various other organizations, but there's a formal sign off of approval. So the LSC needs to vote on that, which I'm assuming they're going to do tonight.
Yeah, we're aware. That's why it's on the agenda. Yeah, that's why we brought it.
Well, and I'll see that you have the appropriate paperwork on this, so you can do that.
The paperwork that I submitted, Dr. Tinich, is the paperwork that we have been using all along when Principal Weber was principal as well. I haven't changed that. The only thing that's different is our letterhead, because now we're Friends of Tubman. But everything else is exactly the same as in years past. And I believe that is the paperwork that Marilyn in the office will use to send off to CPS, however she needs to word that.
Thank you. And what is the date for this, please?
The event date is October 8th.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you.
Sure.
The letterhead looks nice, by the way.
Thank you.
Good. Any other questions regarding this particular fundraiser? Okay, we'll do them. We'll go ahead and do them separately. So if there's no more discussion, is there a motion?
This is Sarah.
Motion to approve the
first
booster though.
Is there a second?
This is Sarah. I'll second.
This is Kate. I second.
Okay, any additional discussion?
Did you vote?
Everybody really wants this one.
Who moved? Sarah?
Yeah, I think I think that my screen's jumping around as well. Kate, that's a vote, right? Not a question, or is that a question? Is that a vote? Okay. All in favor? Okay, it is approved. Now we'll move on to the second fundraiser. Patty?
That one is just a generic kind of dining nights in and out, so that if we wanted to plan something in September, I don't want to leave it to the last minute. I'm not sure that we are planning one for September. We haven't had our July meeting yet. So, but I just wanted to make sure that it's kind of out there that we would like to do these monthly throughout the school year, where we may start with dining nights in, as we did last year, where families can get some to-go food, and either we can meet via Zoom and enjoy the meal together, or hopefully later on, as things start to get a little bit better and maybe some of the younger ones are able to get vaccinated, we can start doing some of the dining nights out again. But I just kind of wanted to get it out there in case we wanted to start with one in September. I didn't want to have to leave it to the last minute.
Now, will you be looking for, especially if we do the dining night, the carry out, will you be looking at the different areas again?
Yep. Yeah, it worked for the most part in some of the areas. We're going to look over where we had a lot more success in which neighborhoods from last year. Although, last year's a hard one to base it off of just because of the kind of year that we had. But yes, the plan is to try to get multiple locations again to cater to the families in the different neighborhoods.
Great. Any other questions for Patty regarding this one?
Patty, so is this one just for September, kind of proactively,
No.
or is it for the whole year?
Yeah, I just figured I would throw it out for the whole year. We plan to do them monthly. That's the goal. We don't have the person who was previously kind of in charge of doing our dining nights is no longer on the board. So at our July meeting, I'm hopeful that we will find someone that wants to take over that role and continue that throughout the year. I did hear back from the contact at McDonald's. She wanted to get a date on the on their schedule. That was a very successful one for us at the 3 locations, and I'd love to do it again, but I didn't want to give her an answer until I got the approval from you guys to move forward. But I don't think we would do that one until probably winter or spring.
Okay, and I can't remember, is that how we did it last year, kind of for the whole year, or did we do them individually?
Well, last year we had a little bit of
So like 2 years ago, we typically do this right in the summer at the org meeting, or just checking. And you are expanding on the areas. I know that was something
we did last year. Yeah, we did that last year, and we had some success depending on some of the neighborhoods. But yes, that is the plan, to try and do the same thing again this year.
Okay, great.
Cindy, did you have a question? Okay. Any more questions for Patty regarding the fundraiser? Is there a motion?
I motion to approve a dining night in or out.
Is there a second?
I second the motion.
Any additional discussion? All in favor, please use your icon to vote. It is unanimous. The fundraiser passes approval. Thank you so much, Patty, for not only you are in the organization's work in this, but being prepared to bring it to this meeting. Thank you for sending the information ahead of time.
Thank you guys for adding me on. I know you have a lot to do tonight.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Can I just ask, is there anybody on for public participation tonight? Because if there is it rude to make them wait around for us to do the whole closed session and then do public participation? Is it possible we could, if there's anyone who signed up, we could have them talk now?
Is there anyone, I guess the first question, is there anyone signed up? Has anyone looked at the form?
I don't, sorry, for this meeting, I don't think I have access to the form. Unless it's the same one Mira did in the past. Emily, do you have access?
I'm gonna check. I had access last time, but Mira forwarded it to me and said here it is. And this time she did not. So
okay, well, let me
check.
see I'll check as well. Since it's on the agenda, I don't see any catastrophic rule break with doing it before we go into close and open session. So thank you, Kate. I think that's a good considerate point to raise.
I mean, the only people who could be, that are currently on, that are not on the board, are Jonathan Beck and Patty Lankov right now. So unless either of them want to participate, I don't think there's anyone else who could. Right? You have to be on the call to participate.
I do not have access to Nick.
Okay, let me try right quick. Okay, I do not, when I go to the form, I only see the opportunity to sign up. Bear with me here.
You do have to be on the meeting to do public participation, right? So if Patty and Jonathan Beck both say that they didn't sign up, I think we're in the clear. It's probably gonna be faster than trying to find the sign up form.
Yeah, no, I found the form, but if there is anyone on the I just can't get access to see if there are any responses. Hey, hold on, guys.
Yeah.
I agree with Kate. Unless Jonathan signed up, I think we can just move on.
Yeah, I've got Mira on the line, and I did hear from the Becks.
Someone signed up though. Hold on.
Okay. Yep, I just want to check and then call the name of whoever signed up so it's recorded that we acknowledged it, and then we'll move on.
Hold on. Where is 7? What day are we on, Tina? 16?
Today's the 16th, yes.
I think this is why we shouldn't have Friday at 8 p.m. meetings.
No, believe me, it wasn't intentional.
No, I'm just kidding. I just feel like Mira's sigh just now is like how I think everybody feels at 8 p.m. on Friday.
Jonathan is not signed up. He said he can't get on with his mic right now. So he wanted me to let you guys know. Sorry to cut in, but we're the only 2 that are on the call, and I know he didn't sign up and neither did I.
Okay, so we had Mira. I just got the phone with Mira. Nick, she added you to the form so that you'll be able to see it. We had one person sign up, and that person is Laterica Diggs, and just wanted to state that for the recording. She's not on the call, and so we did check. We will move on. Okay, at this point, we will go into closed session to discuss the candidates for selection of second round interviews.
Do we need to approve the fundraisers? Because we motioned them to be.
Oh,
we finished that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanna make sure.
Yeah, thank you. So this meeting will stay open. Nick, can you provide a link for a closed session? And following completion of closed session, we'll come back here. Is there a motion?
I motion to move into closed session.
Is there a second?
I second.
All in favor of moving into closed session, please vote by raising your hand. Okay, it is unanimous. We will move into closed session.
Would you like to invite me into closed session, or are you on your own?
No, I prefer to just stay with the council who is involved in the interviews and to trade our information, but I thank you for offering.
No problem.
Okay, see you guys over there. I made it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
6.
Yep, we're all back.
Okay, we are back into open session, and we will, oh, I thought someone had a question. Okay, and so we are at item 6, where we will vote on candidates to move to the second round of interviews. Is there a motion?
I motion to, oh, go ahead, Kate.
You go ahead.
Okay. I think we did the same thing last time. I motion to award a second interview to the candidates agreed upon in closed session.
Is there
I
a
second
second?
the motion.
Any discussion? We'll go to a vote. All in favor of the motion, please raise your hand. It is unanimous and approved.
Now, timing wise, we're looking to do that this coming week, right? Like have these scheduled and occur this coming week. Is that right, Sarah?
Yeah, candidates will be notified today. And we'll get those scheduled next week, yes. And Tina did share the calendar or the dates, the key dates.
Okay, we have already done the public participation, and so we will move on to item number 8, which is the first regular meeting, and that is September 1st?
Yep.
Okay, September 1st at 6 p.m.
Can I ask one question before we get off the call? I had thought we were going to get some information about the money that Dr. Tinich was talking about, or making a working group to figure out what we were going to do. Has there been any? I just did I miss an email about that, or has there not been an email?
Yeah, some information was shared today by, I think, Dr. Tinich, are you still on the call? I think you shared it with everyone. Is that correct? And I think,
was it today? Because maybe I'm just not caught up on today.
Yeah, I think today, now I know Michelle sent some information, but she may have just sent that to me. But I think Dr. Tinich also shared some information, an email with everyone.
I'm not sure everyone was on that, but I was going to say from a staff perspective, Tina and Kate and others, that, and I don't know if Dr. Tinich feels like we should do something separate from this, but they did open it up to a.
Oh, you froze, Emily.
Oh.
Okay,
can you hear me?
Got you back now.
I was just going to say, I know that there was some discussion about doing a committee, but separate from that, Dr. Tinich and Ms. McNally had invited all staff to a meeting for the discretionary funds discussion next Tuesday, July 20th at 12. So they're moving ahead in that fashion in regards to informing staff about it and giving some staff input about how the funds would be used. Mm-hmm. But in terms of the committee or a final sign off from LSC, I can't speak to that, but I did get an invite, and the staff all got an email today about a Tuesday, July 20th meeting.
Okay.
I did not get anything from Dr. Tinich today.
Okay.
So I think it may have just been, has anyone else seen it? I am fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
Okay, let's see.
The last thing I got from him was a couple days ago.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, maybe it went just to me. Okay. I will check on that and forward to you guys. And so I think this is going to be on the agenda for one of the upcoming special meetings. And so, but like I said, whatever information I have, I'll forward to you guys. But one thing I know Mac's not on tonight. I know Mac was doing some outreach as well or was planning to do some outreach as well to talk to some of the staff. And so we can get also an idea of who is on the ILT and the, was it the PP?
LC.
PPLC.
Yeah, because I think it's important that the council hear those voices, and and whatever comes out of that meeting on Tuesday. But I do think it's important that the council hears the voices of the teachers as far as what the needs are, and there are a lot of I will forward these as well. I've received some emails from various parents to my personal email regarding suggestions for different supports that money could potentially be used for. So,
and I was just hoping, like it was sounding last time, like maybe I would like to be involved in that process before we just get whatever we need to approve. I just would like to. I have not taken as much of a role in the hiring process because you guys have been doing a fantastic job, but I would like to get on to that if there's room for it.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, Dr. Tinich, are you there? Okay, I see his name, but he must have gone. So, why don't, Kate, how about?
I can reach out to him.
Huh?
I can reach out to him if you want me to.
Well, I was going to say, why don't you connect with Mac?
Okay.
And you two, work out reaching out to him and getting as much background information and whatever comes out of that meeting as well, so that we can be prepared for how we get to what we vote on.
Okay.
Thank you for volunteering for that. Anything else? Okay. Oh, did I hear someone take a breath?
I'm excited. I was very overwhelmed by how many candidates we have, and I think everybody did a fantastic job getting down to, I think, 4 really good candidates. So I'm excited.
I am as well. Okay, next item on the agenda is to adjourn. Is there a motion?
I motion
Sarah, I move
to adjourn.
I'll second. This is Sarah.
Okay, it has been motion and second. I don't think there's any discussion. All in favor of adjourning, please vote. It is unanimous. Meeting is adjourned at 9:48. Thank you everyone for your time here, and as well as leading up to this meeting. It's been a lot, so thank you. Take care,
everyone. Awesome job.